Hey everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of the Sailor Moon openings. Now, obviously in part 1 I did say in the beginning, which was we're going to do the first 7, and if you want it, we'll come back and do the next 7, because there was 14 in total. I did notice some comments saying, oh, you didn't do this one, you didn't do this one, because it was coming in part 2. So we've got part 2 of Sailor Moon, and what I'm going to do when we jump over into the other screen is I'm going to read a couple of the comments, shout out some of the most popular. This is basically how I've sorted them by. But let's jump over. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button. Let's jump over and read some of these comments. So, here we go. There we go. So the first one, and literally, like I say, I've ordered them most popular. So I'll read a few of these. So this one is Steer Tanza. And I hope I pronounced these right, you know what I mean? Oh wow, we've now entered an era where there are people around who don't know the basics of Sailor Moon. Yeah, I didn't. Man, I'm old. Anyway, this was super heartwarming. I was afraid this was going to be a dismissive video. Nah, man. I will never be dismissive about anything. But you seem so genuine and curious about it. I love it. Absolutely. You know what it is? I would never be dismissive about anything like that. I mean, I'm always said, love opinions, and doesn't mean we've got to like everything. Quite the opposite. It's good to have things we do and some things we don't like, but it's important that we kind of understand that that's what makes everything so interesting. If we liked everything, everything would be boring. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, that's my opinion. Haven't seen any of your videos before, just other people's reaction videos. Well, I hope you've been watching a couple of more, and thank you very much for your comment. Next one. Thank you all for your comments, by the way. There's like 130 comments in here. Next one is Mr. Pop Pints. Fair dues. The girls are essentially superheroes with a space theme. All the superhero forms are named after planets and other space stuff. The creator was inspired by magical girls shows and shows called Super Sentai. This show was the source material for Power Rangers. I get that. I totally get that. While writing it, I think that part is pretty well shown in the openings. I can totally get that. I can totally see how that would be a thing. Thanks very much for your comment. Next one. This one is from Rainbow Stray. So, it actually starts so. So, we got the planets, an Earth, Moon, and Chibi Moon. Moon is the blonde girl with the meatballs in her hair. She has basic moon, love, and various powers. Mercury is the blue-haired girl with the book. She has shallow water or fresh water and ice powers. So I was kind of vibing on that, you know, like there being some kind of Earth-based powers, but the planet thing I didn't get. Mars is the one in the Shrine Maiden outfit. She has fire and talismans. Jupiter is a long-haired brunette. She has lightning and flower powers. Venus is the long blonde-haired girl with the white cat. She has metal and love powers. Like metal music. I'm just joking. Uranus is the short, dirty blonde-haired girl. She has earth powers along with a sword. Neptune is the medium teal girl. She has deep water or salt water powers along with a mirror. What does a mirror do? Like she can mirror things, or she just has a really nice mirror? Pluto is a woman with the super long greenish black hair. She has time powers along with staff and gems. Time powers, like that would be cool. Like I've always thought, if you were able to jump forward or jump back in time, that would be a really cool power. Saturn was shown briefly, but she has short black hair and has power over death along with scythe staff. Power over death. Whew. Chibi Moon is a little pink-haired girl, and she has somewhat same powers as Moon, and there's quite a bit more Sailor Scouts that you haven't seen yet either. Thank you so much for all that information. And do you know what it is? It's so incredible. The whole planet and the names and how many they were. It appears in so many comments. It really, really does. And I was like, that blows my mind. I love the idea of how this started, what they are, their powers. I think it's incredible. Thank you so much for your comment. We'll do two more. Charlie Minion. Just making sure it's on the screen. There it is. Oh man, the memories. I was like 7 years old when I first watched this on TV. I wasn't able to finish all the episodes until my early 20s. I'm now 39 and still enjoy it despite silly nature of it, because it's very child friendly in my opinion. I like that though. silly nature, you know, just that fun element. You get that in anime, and I love it. You know, that's just fantastic. As a side note, the Sailor Scouts were my first awakening to the reality that I am bisexual female. Well, there you go. I mean, it's, you know, there's a wonderful world of anime out there, and it really does helps us, you know, in that mind space of things, of, you know, being like comfortable in yourself with everything you're watching and all that kind of thing. So Charlie, that's awesome. That's awesome. Next one is Anime Angel 990. This is considered the original magical girl genre. That's a bit of a tongue twister. This is considered the original magical girl genre. Try saying that 3 times fast. That started it. Each sailor represents a planet in our solar system, with the main character with the blonde hair with the meatball ponytails is the moon, and the little girl with the light pink hair also the moon. Spoiler territory of who she is. Okay. The guy with the top hat is Earth's representative. Do continue with the video reaction. We've done that. We've gone to part 2. So that's the comments that we're going to read. You know, I just wanted to read some of those aloud because I've read every single one of them, and they're still coming in now as I'm recording this. So it's wonderful. Thank you all so much. But make sure that you've hit subscribe. You know what I mean? Make sure you've done that. And there's so much to take in from those. There's so much love for this OG anime. You know what I mean? For many different reasons. Thank you all for your comments, and I love them. Here we go. So I've just zoomed out a bit, gone to the right place. So now we are going to be continuing from where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are continuing from Sailor Moon Super S opening. And we got 7 from this point. So go for it. Oh, forgot to turn my headphones down. That was brilliant. It just totally hit me in the ears right there. Oh, what's this? Pegasus. I mean, a bit of a referee moment right there. You know what I mean? Let's dress them as they fly. Okay. We're used to this song by now. Look at that, man. Look at, I love that you get little clips of what could be villains. I think it's fantastic. I misread him. I thought he was a villain. He's not. He's Earth's representative. And from your comments, I believe that the song does change actually as well. So fantastic. Love the mystery in that image, you know what I mean? I remember when it first started and I was like, oh, there's 3 of them. No, there's a lot more than 3 of them. So I think this is just an alternate version of the one we've just watched, I think. Might be very similar, if not the same. So it's gotta be like some subtle differences in this one. Gotta be. You know what I mean? The amount of times I've heard this song, I literally hear it on repeat, especially when I've been editing it and it's hear it again. That's sweet though, isn't it? Like, that looks like a villain. Gotta be. I wonder how he got the job of being Earth's representative. Does he have to like apply for that? Is that a job that you go down the office for and say, I want to apply to represent the Earth with Sailor Moon? You know, it's called out in the comments so many times, but the innocence almost of the drawing style and the animation style is part of its charm, you know? And I've only watched the openings, and that's what I get from it. So, Sailor Moon was that? That's the third one. Hold on. I wonder what this one is. So this one is Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars opening. Okay. Different song. It's a different song. It happened. Like that whole like lines at the end, the colours and stuff is very Power Rangers. I can see how what you were saying with that. Totally different style of opening right now. I love that. They're bringing the culture into the style of the dress and what they're wearing. You know, you're seeing that different personalities with what they're wearing. Oh, that looked quite ominous. Feels strange hearing a different song with these images. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that's like demon-like. Wow, man. It's taking a different approach entirely with the opening, in my opinion. There's a lot more details being given in an opening than the other ones. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe it's because I'm used to the other ones so much. But this one looked like it leaped in style. Personal opinion. Galaxia version. Okay. So, same opening, but Galaxia version. This song. It's the same opening, but different versions. But at least kind of expected the same song. It's definitely showing like maybe she's the clumsy one, and I don't know, like you got one that was a curious side of with the butterfly. Maybe she's curious, she's fun. I don't know. I love pancakes though. It looked like she was making pancakes. You look like, you know, the silhouette of a face with that red imagery before. Whoa! It kicks in a notch, this song, you know what I mean? I like it, you know what I mean? It almost feels homely, you know what I mean? You're saying it's like a throwback for you all. Oh, don't go crazy now, there seems another song here. What? Nice! Like, what just happened? That song, the intro, the solo. Brilliant. Again, the approach on the intro, it's maturing. Do you agree? I feel like it's maturing as we watch it. That's so... Yeah. This is... I like that the cat's got the moon on its head as well. Like the crescent moon. Theme song Moon Pride. I love it. Brilliant. Okay, is there something between them two? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. What is that in the sky? Brilliant. I feel like, I mean, that song, it feels like a Guitar Hero song. You know? Bringing out the serious shred in there. But back to the visuals. It feels like it's maturing as we go through these openings. The animation style you can see changing as it goes through with these different openings, especially with this one. This one did take a leap, same as the one prior. But there's just something about it that tells me as we're going through it, we're seeing this kind of story, as I've said a couple of times now, but I do mean it, maturing. You know what I mean? And is there something between the Earth's representative and her? It looked like there was. Who knows? Let's continue. So next one. It's so cool, this, you know. So this is Crystal opening season 2. Like, it's almost got that 3D element to it. It's when you started to play around with like that depth of 3D, maybe. Maybe that's what we're seeing when they were playing around with that different animation style. Look at the tears, though. The first one was crying. Love the punch of the colours as well, man. Like, you can tell there's pain in this as well. That's what I mean. It's matured, it has. Have any of you watching this ever learned this on the guitar? Curious. This song is banging. Oh, it's the one with the green hair. Sorry if I've seen it before, but like that neon green which caught my eyes. This solo. Yeah, it must be. No, because she had long green neon hair. Like, brilliant. I think we might have 2 left. I don't know. This one, it looks like we might have 2 left, time wise. Oh, that's a serious looking image. She doesn't look happy there. Oh, we're going. It's just, they've gone crazy with the openings. We're getting different songs. This is a massively different imagery. The imagery on this one, if you could compare this one to the first one, you literally see the leap in, you know, the animation styling, the music style. Well, obviously the music style, because we stayed with the same song for like 7. But you know what I mean? Oh, 8, 9. But either way, like, you can see the growth in the anime. It's brilliant. It's so brilliant. Crystal season 3. You can also see the audio quality as well. That audio engineering. Oh, riding the bass. Now. now. Oh, man. Oh, princess like. I like that. It's just, you can see their power is so much more in your face. It's so more obvious now. So much more obvious. Brilliant. Brilliant. So we might have one more. Do we have... Oh, no, we don't. I honestly thought we were going to get one more there. Let's just pause on, see if we can get them all on a pause screen. There we go. Can I do it? Yeah, there we go. That... You know what it is? The first 7 openings I enjoyed. I took it all in. I was getting as much information out of them as I could. And your comments just kind of brought it to life even more. These 7 openings, I witnessed a huge leap. Like, the first 2 openings that we saw, I know one's like an alternate version to the first each time, but it jumped from then on. And you just saw the animation style. you know, take this massive leap. You know, there was more depth in the colours, the drawing style. There was a 3D element in some of the openings. You could really see that change, like the time shift in styles, which I loved. And the characters, they look so intensely magical, especially in the last two, because you're seeing the powers. I know we saw them before, but they're in your face more. That's kind of like, we're here, this is our powers, this is what we can do. And you get that real width of their character baseline, which is, you know, the representations of planets or whatever, and they've got these powers that just burst, you know. And it makes me excited to see something grow like that, you know, to have something that originally started so OG, so old school, and grow. Brilliant. I could see it being re-delivered again, but it'd be interesting to see in today's standard. But again, I'm saying that I've seen things where, do you know what, I think, nah, should have left it alone, leave it as it originally was. Oh, tell me which one is your favorite opening. Tell me which one is your favorite opening and your favorite character. It just has an element of wonder to it and magic, which it obviously does, and you can see how it spawned so many other things. Like you pointed out with the Power Rangers, and you can see, you know, with the colours thing flying around the world, you can see that. It's fantastic. Been a magic journey. Thank you for telling me about it in the first place. Thank you for saying you wanted part 2, because that's why we're getting to it. And thank you for your comments, and make sure you've hit that subscribe button. And as always, much love to every single one of you from me. And let's do this.